two low float class B stocks have been trending. We have LBTYB and KELYB. Yeah, they've been trending at the moment. And this is Friday, the 6th of February, 2026. The market is opening in roughly 5 minutes or thereabouts. Okay, so look at this. Liberty Global, it's the company, I think that they are the ones that own Formula One, I think so. Yes, they do. They are the owners of Formula One. It's a Class B stock. It has other classes, I think A and K as well. Yeah. So look at this. 50-day float is 1,859. People don't. Nobody actually really trades the stock. It seems so. It's up 133%. So people, of course, very well. People are digging up low float stocks and they've dug it up. It's up. Yesterday it was actually up. Let's see now. The high has printed today, or rather its intraday high 52.5 52.53. It went from the lows of around 11.5 11.775. Yeah, massive, almost over 5x, and if you look at what is going on, what has transpired so far in this session, it is, look at that, how many times? Up to a million times. Up to a million times. It's 50-day average. This may not be his float, this is just the effective float. Hardly anybody trades the stock, and you probably already know, you can have a stock that is, the float is in the billions, but if people hardly trade it, and it's just one person trading 1,000 every day, one person trading 1,859, this is what has governed everything that is going on over the last. This is the average volume that has governed everything that has transpired since the last 50 trading sessions. So that's how it is. And it's effective, it's potent, it spills out, when people are checking, when these uh traders are screening. They're not just screening for the float. The float one, yes, good, but also this is, you can see that effective flow, that is ultimately what drives the market, and that is what we're looking at right now. So I think we saw over there $52. Let's see, intraday high 50. What was that? 52.53 has recovered from those. Yeah, pulled back from those lows. The extrapolation is saying that between now and the 11th, Friday, Wednesday the 11th, where you might be looking at the prospects of a consolidation around this current level between $28 and yeah, around $28 is also or thereabouts. So it's actually saying that it might even bounce again by midday today. So the time now is almost 9:30. It's the time now is 9:26 or thereabout. New York time 9:27 or thereabout. So midday today New York time, it's saying that it might bounce somewhat, but may not retest the highs of $52 or even 31.69. Its market grid is here. It's saying it has the potential to trade between 45.4 and 17.96. It's a very wide range. So yeah, expect it, just as it cuts both ways. Yeah, it cuts both ways. It's at 28.22 right now, so this is where it is right now. So just slightly below in the support zones. Lower prices very much possible. The lower it gets to 17.9, the buying opportunity may increase, may play out there. People are already buying that. You can see that it's volatile. As you can see. Yeah. Let's see now. Does it have where are the supports and resistances? It has a support. Yeah, it has a good support at 24 S2 24.82, and then its 3 period moving average is also there, so it has a good support there. If it goes there, then we might see what looks like a bounce in this regime. It looks like something that can happen. Yeah, and the supports are further down, all the way down, further down. Yeah. Okay. For projections are saying let's see what we have. For the projections are saying 14.35, so it's yeah, that's all the way down here. So we could also have a look at its price pressure momentum. We're counting down to the open of today's trading session. Okay, so momentum is expected to continue to weaken. So given that it has given up some of the gains it ran up, let's see. We might be able to see what's going on. This is picked up. This data, the data here comes from the order books. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. It's obviously weakening. As of today's earlier on 4 a.m. New York time, it was gaining the 40-day move. The 10 period moving average was indicating an increment of, or rather, was advancing up the charts at the pace, if you like, of 180 dollars every 4 hours. That's just an indication. No guarantee. I mean, an indication, not an actual gain. I mean, based on what's going on, that is what's indicating. So it's just like your car. You suddenly speed off, and you're going on the highway, and your speed is saying it's 200 kilometers per hour, but you're only just going to drive for 5 minutes. You haven't covered 250 kilometers, so just that's an indication. If you like, that's the speed. It was rising at. So right now it's now 133, still rising, even though the stock is pulling back, because the stock will continue to rise. Yeah, it's still going to continue to rise even if the price. Yeah, the moving average will continue to rise even if the stock pulls back. At some point, it may reverse course. It's a fast, quite a fast moving average. All the derivatives are robustly positive, but they've all weakened. Oh, no, as a matter of fact, they have actually increased. So they're actually buying this deep. You can see that this buying pressure is 39 before it was 25. So they're actually buying this deep, as a matter of fact. And then the pressure, this is the pace. It's at 2.77. Earlier when it was at 0.77. So they are actually buying this deep. You know, they are indeed buying this deep. So yeah, KELYB. Okay, it's lost 16.39 yesterday. Let's see what it's doing now. Yeah, it's down 14.05%. This is on top of what it lost yesterday. Yeah, but it's pivoting now, and the extrapolation is saying that it might bounce. Yeah, it's bouncing already. It's saying that it might hold the strength up till the 11th, Wednesday the 11th. A lot of extrapolations are converging on 11th, and mostly 11th, and indeed 12th and 13th. A lot is happening on that day. Silver is expected to bottom on that day as well. Okay, so the float you can see for 4,000 as well. These they're just class B stocks. People probably hardly trade them, and as I indicated earlier on, um, screeners, if you like, have they are going through, and they found the stock, yeah, and hardly ever traded, so 44,000, the average. And it seems there's some short interest involved in it. You can see borrow rate is 21.75%. Yeah, so far 125,000 shares have crossed the tape. They are indeed buying the steep, but it's facing a resistance. Momentum is not expected to retest what it did yesterday. Yeah, so projections are saying 12.9, nothing to the upside. The market has opened now. It is down. It's down 18%. The market has opened. Yes. Yeah. This hasn't changed yet. Okay, let's see what we have on its let's see what the market grid is going to indicate. So right now it's let's finish up with its momentum. It's yeah, still rising. The 10 period moving average still rising at with at a pace of $70 every day, every 4 hours. Price pressure momentums, let's see, are they increasing? Have they increased? Okay, they have increased. I mean, yeah, yeah, buying pressure has increased. The pace has equally increased. So they are surely buying this deep. They are most certainly buying this deep on KDB. Yeah, let's have a look at its um, market grid and see what it's going to indicate. So let's see, the range is between 42.6 and 13.42, quite a wide range as well. It's at 31.74. Let's see what we have. It's 31.74, so it's up here in the resistance zone. So being that it hasn't, it's expanded massively, we should expect that maybe there isn't much resistance on its way up, and there isn't very much. So if it's going to expand, it will breeze through these resistances. Let's see, for instance, 38.38. What's the probability of that testing of that printing? Um, okay, very low, very tiny, very not top, not very high, very low, very low probability of that printing. But regardless, it may well defy that probability. But within that tiny probability, a lot can still happen. Let's just see what we have on its daily chart. Underlying trend has gone bullish. Yeah, it has gone bullish. In the interim, consolidation is what is expected up to Friday the 13th of that, and after that we might see an expansion. Let's see what we have on LTYB. I've forgotten that ticker. Liberty Global. Yeah, that's LBTYB. Yeah, underlying trend equally has gone neutral right now as well. Yeah, underlying trend has gone neutral to bullish, and higher prices are expected to remain in place up till the 10th of February, Tuesday, and then after that we might see a contraction, yeah, towards the 23rd. Then after that, I think we will just be looking at the prospects of a consolidation towards the 13th of March. So yeah, see what you make of these stocks, and thank you very much for watching this video.